that's life for me. We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot, drink up, be hearty, show ho. We kidnap and ravage.
Hey again, vapors, and welcome back to another edition of Just Vape with justwaaaa. Today I'm going to be talking about the MAP DCT. DCT stands for Dual Coil Tank. And here it is. Excuse the non-matching drip tip, but I have to say, this is from cherryvape.com. It's their newest Ming color, which is citrine. It's a beautiful, bright kind of orange, and I absolutely love it. So I don't care that it doesn't match because I'm not going out today, so nobody's going to see my non-matching drip tip. Anyway, here is the DCT tank made by the Most Angry Pirate. This one is Delrin, obviously. This tank with one pre-punched cardo, and I'll show you one of those in a moment, is $27. I have to say, I have had no leaking around the end caps at all. The end caps are identical. You can either have it this way with your drip tip on this side or this. It does not matter. They are identical. I do once in a while get some flooding down the center, and see, you might be able to see a little tiny bit of moisture on my finger. I'm not sure why that is, because your cartomizer is coming all the way up to the very top of this Delrin, so the juice can't ever really get to it up there. So I think it's just, you know, one of those things. I'm not getting the kind of leakage that you would get with a CE2 where I'm losing, you know, a mil of juice. So that's not a problem. Now here is a dual coil that I punched my own holes in with a screw and a hammer. Now Shanby has a video up on punching cardos. If I find the link, which I'm sure I can, I will put it down in the description. It's not as easy as she makes it look, though. No. She just has a knack for power tools and hammers and all that kind of fun stuff. I don't. Anyway, this sucker is so easy to maintain, to change your juices, to refill. In fact, I'm going to show you how I refill it. Now, the first time you fill it, you're going to pull this down so that your punched holes are just below the Delrin, and you're going to fill. But when I fill, when it's already got juice in there, I turn it upside down, hold this so that it doesn't come apart, push down on the cardo. Now you see you have space in there, and you just tilt that a little bit. Open up my juice. And you've got just enough space down there to drip down the side. Fill it up as much as you want. That's enough. And then you take it, you align it, hold on to that end cap very gently, because if it's not centered, see, now you're going to have a teeny bit of juice just on the end there, because it was dunking itself in there. And that is it. Now, I do the same thing with this as I do with my CE2 tank from vaporage.com. I keep the cardo sticking out just a tiny bit there so that when I put it on my mod, it's sitting just a little bit above the connector. I find that I get much better airflow that way, and I get a smoother draw on it. Fantastic. Now, what you can do is have several different cardos that you keep wet, and you just switch out your flavors by, you know, carefully taking off your Delrin caps and then pouring your juice. If you got tired of this one, you pour your juice right back in the bottle. You know, you take this little nipply part off and you pour it back in. Clean out your tank with a wet paper towel or run it under the sink. Put a new cardo in there and fill it up with a different juice. I've had no problems with this. I lay it on its side all the time. It's even sometimes been in my car like this. There is no leaking. I can leave it like this for a half an hour, pick it up, vape it, and there is no juice in my mouth. I have to give major, major props to the Most Angry Pirate. This is a nearly flawless, if not flawless, design. His website is mostangryindustries.com. You can also get this in the stainless steel version, which is a pricey $53, which is too much for me. But for $27 on a tank that just performs exactly as it said it's going to, it's wonderful. There you will get, I mean, like I said, sometimes I will get, you know, the flooding down the center. I have never, ever gotten any kind of leaking from around the dill rim. Never. It is in there so snugly with inner O-rings that it's not an issue. You can play with this. You can do whatever you want. It's not going to leak on you. So that is what I have to say about the MAP DCT. I encourage you to go visit Most Angry Pilot. He's not a pilot, he's a pirate, and he's angry. I encourage you to go visit him at mostangryindustries.com and check out not only these, but also his original map tank with the CE2. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, vape your face off. Damn, that's good.